Hi there, chaps and chapettes. Brush and Paul here. I'm going to try and keep this one short because I do have to leave for work in a few minutes and brave the snow. So let's see who's in day 14. Here we go. So it's floating back. We have Beard Clipper, Wylock's Armory. Pelortomy the Chatty, Emmett's Miniature Wargaming, and Ward Carroll. And I've got a piece of paper again. There we go. So Beard Clipper is a channel somewhere in Europe who he does weekly vlogs of about an hour long, 45 minutes an hour, which seems long, but they're collection of clips and bits from his week of modelling and building stuff. So if there's particular projects you want to follow, you can sort of skip ahead to those bits. And he does the TCU challenge. Can't remember what TCU stands for. But they used to do a challenge where you have to do something on a certain size base every month. Now I think it's just general painting challenges. And he does modelling and stuff with his daughter. He's built her a whole model railway, which is absolutely wonderful. It's based on a series of kids' books by the sounds of things. And it's just lovely to see the stuff he does with his daughter. She's little, very little. And yeah, so that's him. Wylock's Armory. This is a gentleman over in the States. He is predominantly Dungeons and Dragons and builds entire maps from the Dungeons and Dragons modules out of mainly cardboard, where he will build, he'll get the bit from the description in the book, and it says, this room has silver floors and swinging garderobes, and he'll build something with silver floors, maybe using tin foil, and then as a covering, and then swinging garderobes out of bits of pieces from around the house, and then he'll then sort of lay them out, and so you get the entire map. He's just done a back to basics, going back and sort of re-looking over some of his own techniques and seeing how to simplify them and make things life quicker, so that he's not spending years building a D&D map for a campaign. You can sort of put one together quite quickly. Pelortomy the Chatty, I think he might be called the Northern Chap now, or Pelortomy the Northern Chap. He's a painter, a prolific painter of Napoleonics. He disappeared from YouTube for a while, but he seems to have come back for a bit. Just a lovely chap. Paints some wonderful figures. Really lovely work. He does really gorgeous work on the figures that he paints. A lovely video presentation and a joy to watch. Emmett Miniature Wargamers. So this is Lee. He's painted some lovely stuff over the years. He does bounce around a little bit between what takes his interest, but you can't blame a chap for that. At the end of the day, we want to paint what interests us. So he's done Napoleonics, he's done Zulu, he's done War of the Roses, he's done I think a bit of everything really. So there's content out there for everyone, and these videos tend to be long format, tend to be a good 25 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes. As he catches people up on what he's been doing and what he's been up to. Usually because there's been a big space between the videos, but it's still enjoyable content when he gets them out, and it's still lovely to catch up with him and see what he's been up to with that. And lastly, Ward Carroll. Here's another one of my different channels. So this is a channel where Ward is a ex Tomcat Rio. And if you're wondering what that is, that's Goose from Top Gun. Um, and he just does videos based on loads of stuff to do with fighter airplanes. So like he's been doing deep dives into what's happening in Ukraine. He's done deep dives into the uh, Top Gun movies, which is how I got into the channel, watching the whole 60 things they got wrong in the movie kind of thing. Very interesting one about what a flat spin actually is and how that shouldn't have killed Goose, that sort of thing. And yeah, he's had the author Tom Nichol on, which is very interesting. I very much read most of his books, or I have read most of his books, I should say, including his latest one, Tornado. But yeah, John Nichol. That's that. Yeah. And then Ward's, he's an author himself, but unfortunately the books are very expensive to get shipped to the UK, so I haven't had a chance to read those yet. Which is just about the stories about the life of somebody who does that job as a backseater in a fighter pilot. So yeah, so those are the channels. Go over, check them out. All the things will hopefully be down in the bottom below again. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the 15th. Keep tracking them, guys. We're almost there.